The Sims 4, a life simulation game released in 2014, a game that was created to succeed the highly successful The Sims 3, and because it is a sequel, it was expected to be better than the last one. But did it happen? No, it didn't happen. Let's deep dive into the downgrades of The Sims 4, and before I start, I want to clarify that this video is not meant to focus on the advances that The Sims 4 had, which we can tell that are the multitasking and the build and buy mode and the creative sim. So this video is focused on the worst things and the downgrades of The Sims 4. So you have been warned, and now we can start the video. 1. The lore. The Sims has always had a timeline where Sims 3 was a game that happened further in the past and was followed by The Sims 1, which was followed by The Sims 2, and The Sims 4 happens in an alternate timeline where we are in an alternate universe where events like the Balagot disappearance and the Calientes lore never happened. We just live in a colorful universe where the families are perfect and have never had problems. Sims don't even know each other, like that's just stupid. Don Lotario doesn't know Balagot, the Calientes don't know Mortimer God, so the whole lore and the whole story of The Sims 2 is completely ignored by this. And when you load into the game, you are introduced to a tiny little fantasy story that introduces you to the families. But when you actually play with the families, nothing is happening. For example, when we play with the BFF household, Summer and Liberty, who are supposed to be in love with Travis, don't even have a love relationship with him. And in the Pancakes household, Eliza and Bob, who are supposed to be fighting, have a great love relationship. And these are just some examples of how lazy and boring the Sims 4 storylines are. In The Sims 2, we even had programmed events. And we are talking about a game that was released in 2004, which was almost 20 years ago, so The Sims 5 needs to have this because it was just amazing. 2. The humor. All of the Sims games were known for having a double sense humor that made the game mature for adults, and at the same time kids didn't need to understand it to have fun playing the game. And that was one of the things that was ruined over time. Dirty jokes, great cutscenes for the first Woohoo or the proposal, and dirty interactions that made the game also fun for older people were completely ripped off on the fourth game of the franchise. Like, if we compare between the trailer of Sims 2 and Sims 4, you can already see the difference. Sims 2 trailer is completely nothy and chaotic, it's just amazing. You can see the evolution of life, while Sims are complete animals who just make chaos and woohoo with each other. While in The Sims 4 you have like 15 quirky and childish hashtags because the hashtags were a trend in the moment. If we watch the trailer today, you cringe because, it's not nice. We don't even talk about that trailer anymore. Like, you can already see the difference in humor when you play The Sims 3, but it wasn't as whitewashed as it was in The Sims 4. Sims 2 had cutscenes like I said before. That's just insane. 3. The packs. Packs were always a great addiction to your game. I always say, I recorded this video like 10 times and I always say addiction is addition. Packs were a great addition to your gameplay. You could do loads of fun things but didn't need those things to have fun playing. You didn't need to have apartment life to have fun playing The Sims 2, or you didn't need making magic to play The Sims 1 and have a great experience. In The Sims 3, the base game was more basic, but the packs were just top notch, incredible, a great experience. Like, in The Sims 3, the packs were almost all sublime, and when I say almost because we had some weird packs. Yes, Katy Perry, Sweet Treats, I'm looking at you. They had a huge amount of content, but you didn't need them to have fun playing the game, because you already had a humongous open world system. In The Sims 4, you have stricted packs that bring a very little portion of content and seem to be isolated, because there are so many packs with separated content that is almost impossible to make a good big pack. For example, if you wanted to make hotels, you will need spas and restaurants, but those things are two different packs. Smaller features came as bonus, so you could repeat them over the packs. Like, you could have a vending machine in the Supernatural pack and in the Pets pack because the vending machine wasn't upsold like in Snowy Escape as a very unique item that you could use in the city, if you understand me. The last Sims 4 expansion pack is basically a game pack. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise. I could make a video only about packs at this point. Before I get into this part of the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video and my channel. Now, let's continue. 4. The humongous open world.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Yes, my friends, it is impossible to make a video about the downgrades of The Sims 4 without talking about the open world, one of the most wanted features for the game. Sims 3, a game that came out in 2009, I repeat, 2009, I repeat, 2009, was released with an open world, a concept that consists on going anywhere without a loading screen. And how amazing it was. Gosh, the neighborhood felt so alive. You actually feel like you are living in a real city. Sometimes I even catch myself staring at the houses for minutes without getting bored because you actually feel like you are watching something because things are happening. If you are like in a park and you zoom in into the pool, you can actually see the Sims swimming and having their own lives. Like if you play The Sims 4, a game that is full of set dressing and fake houses, you actually feel amazed by that magic because it's just incredible. Like Sims 5 needs to come with an open world. It's not even acceptable at this point. Like we are in 2023, not in 2004. By the previews, The Sims 5 is coming with an open neighborhood, but no, I don't want an open neighborhood. I want an open world because open neighborhood is more strict than an open world. Yes, maybe I'm setting myself up, but I'm waiting for an open world. Like having an open neighborhood is already better than having a closed world system, but I would rather very much have an open big world. Like it's just great. I love it. And if we judge by the previews, like I said before, you can look at the prototypes. Like you can see that it is a small city. If you look at the French prototype for The Sims 5, it is a small city. And like The Sims 3 didn't work out that well because it was too big for its boots and for its time, but it needs revenge because we are in 2023. We have the technology to make a good big open world that works and runs smoothly in a lot of computers. Loads of households have computers today. Like it's not even an excuse anymore. This was the video. I hope you liked it. It was very hard to make, but hopefully you enjoyed watching. I always appreciate your suggestions in the comments so you can suggest more themes. And if you liked, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video and my channel with your friends. I'll see you again in my next video, and goodbye, Simmers.